The current times are very similar to what it was when the internet was just about to boom in the late 90s. People then were still quite skeptical about its adoption and reach. But fast forward 10 years, and now we cannot imagine our lives without the internet. This time, it's going to be an overflowing surge of data, machine learning followed by artificial intelligence. Look at where the companies that had envisioned the true potential of the internet are today. That very same opportunity presents itself again. We are already being touched by this revolution in our day to day lives without even realizing it. Ever travel in a Boeing 737? Did you know that 90% of your flight trip is mostly flown by the autopilot? In normal cases, the pilots just handle takeoff and post landing procedures. And we all know that air travel has become more and more safe in the recent times. Another example is the race for the self-driven car, which is already heated up. Machine drive is playing a massive role in a lot of industries. Robotics in medical procedures, risk assessment in the banking and insurance sector, stock trading, customer experience, and the one that's of importance to us today, decision support and self-driven operations. This is where we come in. What if I tell you today that you do not have to worry about planning your supply chain and tracking its efficiency? AI can drive this while keeping in mind the basics of trade. Even with all the competition around, one has to understand that a large opportunity is here for the taking. We are in the age of the millennials, and in one way or the other, they are your end customers. Various studies have shown that these target audiences are very different from the earlier generations. For instance, they save less, spend a lot more, and are in love with personalization. The explosion of similar and variant products suggests they want more choices and are ready to try out new products. This presents a very compelling case for today's businesses to emotionally influence them over their buying choices. However, at the present scale, a transformation is required to enable businesses to start tapping into this opportunity. Spending time on old problems is not what you should focus on anymore. Let's start with self-driving one such problem. Yes, I am talking about the mother of all problems, your inventory. On a smaller scale, you are well equipped to handle this using manual processes, static rules, and weak approximations. But as the scale increases, people start taking decisions based on emotional bias, as there is just too much data to make sense of. We start seeing the world not for what it is, but for what we want it to be. This is where the problem starts. A learning machine, on the other hand, can be meticulous in its analysis, continuously retrospective, and can make decisions by itself. It will only come to you when its confidence is low. A reduction in inventory results in reduction in wastage and returns, both in terms of money and man hours spent. And you can now run or service many stores at the cost of few. In a nutshell, you can start running 5 stores at the cost of 4. Machine Drive now enables you to run lean operations, thus making your business agile, attrition proof, training easy, and empowers your team with confidence as they have more time and the right facts for important decisions. Remember the Boeing example? The AI can help self-drive 80 to 90% of your replenishment. All this being said, machines are not going to take over. Strategy is a key element to your story and success, and in many cases, it is built on gut and intuition. So go ahead and strategize with confidence and let the machines handle tactical. Sign up for a data study with us. This is our way of studying your current operations and telling you future outcomes so that your choice of adoption can be data driven.